there is a minimum of 3 solutions. Okay, but he says most people spend most of their time focusing on the problem. So my interpretation of that is it's a bit like kind of blowing air into a balloon. So when you just keep talking about the problem gets bigger and bigger and bigger and bigger, and you can't see anything but the problem. Okay? But his point was there is always a minimum of 3 solutions. If you've got one solution to a problem, then that solution better be perfect. It better be perfect. Because if you're saying, I've got to solve this, and you only have one idea, then that's a very high-risk strategy that thing has to work. Does that make sense? That's got to be perfect, right? Because we're going to put everything behind this strategy, so that has to be perfect. So he said, that's stupid. You can't just have one solution to a problem. Then he says, if you have 2 solutions to a problem, then you have a dilemma, right? Which is, which solution do we do? Which usually leads to inactivity and either doing nothing or picking one, and again, you're still back to square one where you just had one idea. So when he says you've got 3 solutions to a problem, suddenly you have options. You've choices, you've roads to go down, because now you've got a number of things you could do. Guess what happens pretty much every single time that you get 3 solutions?
No decision.
There's nothing that happens. What happens when you get 3 solutions? A natural follow-on effect.
You find a better one, or one that works.
It's even more straightforward than that. You find a 4th one, and a 5th one, and a 6th one, because do you know what's happening? You're brainstorming, and the mind is freed up from the problem and is starting to be creative and intelligent and looking around corners instead of just seeing a brick wall. So you start out with the problem, then you get to 3. Do you know how many solutions we brainstormed out for this ops director, for the HR director? She'd been brick wall, nothing. This was only like 20 minutes we did this for. Do you know how many solutions we came up with? She had the problem solved in the next 10 days. And do you know what's really interesting? Is that it was none of those. None of them. But what it did was unlock the block.